fish fans, shrimp fans, Kate Beck, welcome to the channel. My name is, I was going to say Box of Demons then, that's my other gaming channel. Boots on the Ground, that's my hiking channel. Welcome to boxes of fishy goodness. What's in there? I only want to know, well it probably says in the description so you already know what's in there. Got ourselves a ground clean crew. A little bit like your council going out filling the dirt in the roads. You need somebody for maintenance. These shrimpage. Jamonica, Amano Jamonica, although I think they've changed the name, I can't keep up with it all. They're in here. Now I got these from eBay and these are smaller than a small thing. These are ridiculously small. So they duped me a little bit because they knew how big my tank was and I said I wanted a ground crew. We're going to be using a drip acclimatization kit. This Yorkshire lad needs a brew and we need to get the shrimpage in the tankage. So let's get this operation underway, and here we have a drip acclimatization, I still can't say it, acclimatization kit. There we go. So this little hoop, this goes on the side of the tank and it goes into the water. You can see there, yeah, actually, does it go just into the water? And from there we have this suction cup. Now what we need to make sure is that down here, this is on closed. So that is now closed, there's nothing can come out of there. And from here, if we squeeze this, that should, there you can see that's started to fill up with water now. And it's already dripping, it may not come out because of the camera, but that's dripping already. We need to get to this other end, here, into the fishy, shrimpy goodness, should I say. So we're gonna put that in there like so. And we can adjust the drip amount with this thing. So I'm just going to put that up. Actually, what might be easier, if we think about this properly, is if we take this little suction cup here, we can stick that on the side of the glass and then we can actually control it and see it a lot easier. So I'm going to open it up. There we go. Whoa, that's way too much. So we're going to close this down to a couple of drops. And as you can see there now, if I lift this up, it's actually just dripping one drip at a time, and we're going to leave that dripping now until the water is at least 2 to 3 times. So from looking at the side, until the water is about here, we won't be putting these shrimps in this tank. But in the meantime, what we're going to do as well is we're going to be covering up the top, or covering this up, just to give them a little bit of darkness. And from there, this inlet that we've just cleaned, we're going to be putting the netting on with a plastic band so that they don't get sucked into there and die a horrible shrimpy deathy goodness. It might not look pretty, but it gets the job done. I say that about most of my ex-girlfriends. That should stop the shrimps dying even if they get sucked towards it. Well, what can I do for now? Unless I can buy a proper official filter, that net should be able to protect the shrimpage from getting sucked off. Yorkshire innuendo is something that you lot are going to have to learn about if you want to keep watching my videos. I apologise in advance if you're of a sensitive nature. This is probably not the channel for you. Well, unfortunately, the Aquascape 2.0 will not connect. I've restarted the modem, restarted Bluetooth, uninstalled the app, reinstalled the app, powered the light off, powered it back on. It will not connect, so I'm really stuck. I have actually ordered the Plant 3.0, so who knows, maybe I can give the 2.0 away as a prize or a raffle or something like that. As you can see down there is the netting. Here we go, I don't want to pour them. Well, we have put them in there and unfortunately, I don't know, I'm worried. There is a shrimp there I can see fly on the wood. But as soon as I put them in, the fish went mental straight over there. And I'm hoping that they don't think that they're kind of like brine and they've gone and eaten them all. Slightly worrying. I can see a couple, 3, I can see 3 of them at the back there on the wood. You can see there's one up here on this rock here as well. So we haven't had any sudden deaths, but these shrimps are absolutely tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. So what I may do at this point is I may feed the fish so that they've got something to keep up on their mind. And this is where the majority of the shrimp food will be put in, and I've got a special device coming that allows me to drop the food straight down there. So let's get some food in here and hopefully they don't eat all my shrimp. For our actual fish, I'm going to be putting in some Fluval colour enhancing flakes. Please don't eat all my shrimps. I'm begging you. I love my little cardinals, but you better not. I'll bloody kill you. So we'll put some flakes in, not putting too much in, and we'll also put in some bug bites, and these will float into the mid-water, which is usually where the rummy nose and the cardinals tend to hang out. So we'll just put in a few flakes like that, and that should be hopefully enough. I've got some of these triangles here, and we also have some of these shrimp blocks, but I'm not going to be putting those in now. I will see if I can get some footage with my macro lens of some of the shrimp that are actually in there. Please let them still be alive, because at the minute I can't see any of them. I can't see any of these shrimps, whether they've gone to ground, whether they're hiding. Some of these rummy nose I've got in here are quite on the large sides, and if I start seeing dead shrimp flying around, I'm not going to be best pleased. I was hoping some of the shrimps would come on here and eat some of this, which is why I've left some of the algae on there. In fact, I can see one shrimp there on the wood, so hopefully he's going to survive, because there should be 10 in there, but some of them really were small. So we'll be keeping an eye on those, and I'll see if I can get you some macro footage right now. So quick update, ladies and gentlemen. I've seen the shrimpy goodness shrimping around doing their shrimpy business, whatever they get up to, and the rummy nose here and the cardinals have sort of like gone, "Who are you, boss? What do you want? What you know, you're new around here." I did want to get some blue dreams, but the reason I got the Amano shrimps was to help me out with this hair algae. There you go. Still can't sort the lights out. Fluval, it still will not connect, doesn't matter what I do, so I'm going to have to turn it off by hand at the minute. And I can't have sunset or even night lighting on, which is an absolute tragedy. But I have got the plant 3.0 coming. Anyway, I'd like to thank you all for subscribing, liking and sharing, and supporting me as a small fish keeping channel. I am learning every day, and the more you get into it, the more you enjoy it. And on a night time, I found I've just been turning the lights off, having this on blue, and just watching them, because these cardinals just look like little jewels. It just looks amazing in the tank at night. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, share, like goodness, more fishy and ant goodness coming real soon to the channel. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye. Gotta get these shrimps to grow bigger now, so I can actually see what I'm doing. Not very interesting.